I just wanted to do a very quick video on how to print little photos on your computer with your home printer. I get a lot of questions asked on how I print the little photos that I do for my Smoosh journal, and so this is not how I do it. I will have a link down below to the video that shows how I do it personally, because I have software that came with my printer to do it. But since so many people have been asking how to do it, I thought I would show you one way you could do it. There's probably other ways, other software, other apps that will do this exact same thing. But basically what you need, at least the easiest way I have found to do it, is you need some kind of collage making app if you're on an iMac, or software if you're on a PC. And my favorite is Fotor, F-O-T-O-R. They do have an online version. I have never used the online version, but I do love their software for my iMac. I also have it on my husband's PC and my son's PC, and they use it to edit photos. It is a really simple to use but pretty expansive photo editor program also. So if you guys want more information on that, let me know down below and I'll do a separate video on it. But for this one, we're just going to use the collage or the collage section of the software to do this. Okay, so basically what you would need to do is you go to fotor.com and download the software. I will put the link down below. I'm not affiliated with them. I don't get any kickbacks for them. This is just the software that I found as I was trying to find a program to work on my Mac. And so if you know how Macs work, that's usually kind of a challenge. Because my Paint Shop Pro won't work here anymore. And so this is the one that I found that I really like. Basically, once it's installed, you click on the icon to open it. You guys have all done this before, but we'll just go from 0 to 60 here. This is the first screen that comes up. On Windows, it does pop up just a little bit different. Windows has some kind of security thing that says, "Are you sure you want to open this?" I don't know why it does that. I haven't been on a Windows in years, and frankly, I'm not even going to try to figure it out. If you would like a separate video on how to do this on a PC, please let me know down below, and I will do a video for it on a PC. But it's relatively the same thing. You'll see how simple this is. Okay, so open Fotor. You're going to click on the collage option. Again, there is an editing option for your photos. If you want to change your photo before you put it into the collage, you would go to the edit section. I'm not going to do that here, but let me know if you want a video on it. You're going to go into the collage section, which will bring up a screen that looks like this. Incredibly simple to use. It is literally practically drag and drop. I'm going to make it just a little smaller so you can see the edges here. Okay, so first thing that you have to do is it basically tells you click here and add your photos. So you click here and you go to the place that you have your photos. I just saved a bunch of junk photos into a folder. We're going to do a set of 9 photos because that seems to fill up a 4x6 photo sheet the best. I get my photo paper from the Dollar Tree. You can laugh all you want, but it is amazing photo quality paper and it prints beautifully. I've had it print on Epson, Canon, and HP with absolutely no problem. I recommend it. It's 20 sheets for $1. You're crazy if you don't use it. But anyways, put your photos. I just select all the photos. I have 10 photos in this folder. You can put as many as you want. I only need the 9. I highlighted all 9 photos that I want to open, and then you just click open. They appear over on the left-hand side of your screen. I don't know if you can hear my cats, right? But they're nuts. Okay, we want to change the layout just a little bit. The first thing you want to do is you want to think of the shape of a 4x6 sheet of paper. You can print this any way you want with as many photos as you want, but I want to show you how I get 9 photos, the most you can get on a small piece of 4x6 paper. Go to your 4x3 option, which changes it to a landscape option instead of a portrait. Again, you can do square photos if you want, but I do a 4x3 option. I'm going to do 9 photos because that's the most that they offer us to put on one sheet of paper. So it essentially looks like this. Again, if you want to do square photos, just quick change the ratio. You won't need the 3x4 here because it's essentially 4x3. But if you wanted to do the square, you would do the 1x1. If you ever have comments or questions, please leave them down below. I'm going to just try to whiz through this because it's kind of self-explanatory once you get in here. Once you get your collage layout the way that you want it, all you have to do is come over and drag and drop your photos into wherever you want them to be. You can have doubles of the same photo. If I wanted 2 of these, all I would do is double click and it would put 2 photos here. If I don't want that photo there, I just drag and drop another one over the top of it. And it is literally that simple. Since we're printing these out to cut out, I don't really care what order they go in. But if you're printing them out and you're going to leave it as a collage, you can change it any way you want. If you wanted this one to be over here, or maybe you wanted it to be down here, you just drag them around wherever you want it. You can change them so that they're bigger or they're smaller. Whatever their base size is whatever they are, but you can make them bigger if you want, or closer up. Once you have your photos the way that you want, Fotor does offer a print option, but what I have found is it does not, no matter how I have tried to figure out the settings on it, print out to the edge of my 4x6 sheet of paper. I don't know if it's something in the software or if it's just a problem with my printer. I have a Canon MG6220, but it won't print out to the edge, no matter what I've tried. So if you have the software or you magically figure that option out for me, please leave me a comment down below, because I would love to know how to print directly from this program and fill up an entire 4x6 sheet of photo paper. What I ended up doing was pretty much just as simple. I have my collage. I'm going to export it, save it to my computer, name it whatever you want to name it, and you're going to save it to your desktop. You can save it wherever you want, but we're going to work with it right now. So I always save everything to my desktop. You can put it away later and, you know, then it doesn't matter. So I saved it to my desktop and I'm going to save the photo. Once you do that, you are basically done with the Fotor program and you can close it. All right, or you can go back and do another one. If you're going to print several sheets at a time, you just do this for every sheet of 9 that you want to print. I don't know if there's a simpler way to do this with any other software. I'm open to suggestions if somebody knows of a different program that'll do it. I know that most of the printer software that comes with your printers all offer an option for printing like index sheets or contact sheets. If your printer came with that, that's the one I recommend using, because that's the one I use. But if you don't have that, here's your option. You can also do this collage on your phone, bring it to your computer and do this exact same thing. It doesn't matter what collage software you use. The important thing is to just get it into a collage. Once you have it into the collage, save it to your computer, and this is where it goes Mac versus PC. On a PC, you're going to right click on it, you're going to choose Windows Photo Imager, I believe. Again, if you want a video on that, let me know, but I'm obviously on a Mac, so I'm going to show you the Mac version. What I do on my Mac is I double click on it and it brings it up in preview. If you're fluent in iPhoto, print it in iPhoto. iPhoto and I have a hate-hate relationship and I just never use it, but I know some people love it, so if it's your thing, do it that way. This is just the way I would do it if I wasn't using my printer application. So once you have your photo open in preview, this is basically what it looks like. All we're going to do is we're going to print it. So go down to print. You want to change it from letter size to 4x6 borderless, and that's it. That's all you have to do. You put it, now for me, I would go down and I would change the quality in the media to photo paper, because you're going to print it out on photo paper. But let's say you're not using photo paper, then you would just leave it regular. This all depends on what paper you're printing on and where you're printing from your printer, because it's specific. Some don't print in the back, some do. Mine, I would change it to the glossy photo paper under media and quality, and I would change my paper source to my rear tray, because I always put odd papers in the back. If you want to, you could print it out in high. I never do that because this is just going in my Smoosh journal. They don't have to be put on the wall photo quality. The standard, at least for my printer, is photo quality at standard. And a lot of times I'll even turn it down a little bit because it's so concentrated. It's a photo printer, so it's just really nice printer. Not cheap, but I love it. I got it on a major deal. You gotta look for sales. Anyways, this is basically it. Change your paper size to 4x6 borderless. Change your paper quality or your media to your glossy photo paper. Again, it depends on what photo paper you're using. And then just push print, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to print this out. But that's all you have to do. Now, let's say you don't want the 9 photos to be this large. All you have to do then is you go into your preview option again. Again, this is Mac. go to your scale and change the size. And it changes it. Once you change your size, you need to reflip it to landscape. The orientation needs to be flipped to landscape. It's automatic when you bring it in full size. I mean, you don't have to. You could leave it this way and print it this way if you wanted to. But this is how I like to print it to make sure it goes through just fine. If you have questions, comments, anything, let me know down below. If you have a better way of doing this, that was awesome too. Please let me know that down below too. But this is the simplest way I found to do it. Basically, open your Fotor program, bring in your photos, drop them into the collage of your choice, export it to your desktop, open it in preview. Again, this is for Mac. Change your settings in preview to 4x6 borderless paper size. And then if you want to scale it down to the size you want it. Change your media to glossy paper and your paper source to wherever you have your paper located. That's it, you guys. I hope that helps. Again, leave me questions and comments down below. I will see you in the next video. And if you want that Windows version of this, let me know and I'll get that done up for you. Have a great one. Bye.